The main challenge is getting their attention.
What number goes in the box?
I'm always looking for an alternative to ditto sheets, and it's the answer.
Good job, Deja.
It's something that's right on target.
Frog Learning Games from Frog Publications. They free you to do what you do best, teach. The Frog Games are an organized system of supplementary learning games that teachers love to use instead of worksheets for reinforcement and practice activities. What teachers love about Frog Games is that they all use the same directions. Once you teach your students the one set of simple, courteous frog game rules, they can play all the frog games, from kindergarten to 5th grade level. Reading, language, math, critical thinking, and social studies. You'll use frog learning games without having to turn your teaching style upside down or discard tried and true methods, because frog games fit perfectly with and reinforce the important things you teach. Your students use the frog games independently to practice what you've taught them.
As a teacher, I found that every day I was faced with new and interesting challenges. But there were some things that were there every day. The problems of what to do with the children that I wasn't working with, and the problem of motivating children and getting them to learn the information that they really needed to know. I wanted something that would do all of those things. And in addition to that, the children could do independently so that I didn't have to be right there with them. There was nothing like that, and so I began creating the frog games for my own class.
Here's how to play the Frog Learning Games. The students select the game board. It doesn't matter which game board they pick, because the boards are all interchangeable and use the same directions. The teacher picks an appropriate pack of game cards. The first student reads the top card out loud and announces the answer.
I choose B.
The student then turns the card over so the other student can check the answer.
Good job, Deja.
Since both students see the correct answer on the back of every card, there's never any arguing or confusion. The immediate feedback facilitates learning and increases achievement. The number on the back of each card tells how many spaces to hop ahead, so there are no spinners to break or dice to lose. Now, the other student reads and answers the next card, and the game continues with the students taking turns. That's how simple it is to use the Frog Learning Games, because they all use the same set of rules. Social skills such as courtesy are part of the rules. For example, sometimes a student might give an incorrect answer. When that happens, the other student says,
That's okay, you get it right the next time.
The student who gave the incorrect answer takes the card back and studies it. Their playing partner can help them. It's a cooperative learning situation. Once the student understands the answer, the card goes back into the unused stack. It will come up again before the game is over, so students want to remember what they've learned. The student doesn't move ahead when a mistake is made, but doesn't go back either. In fact, to motivate and encourage students, there are no frustrating go-backs or lose-it-turns on any frog game board. Only good things happen. An extra turn, a shortcut, and the fun of practicing and learning with a partner.
The frog system is a very easy program to implement in the classroom.
The frog games are absolutely outstanding. They're exciting, they're self-motivating, self-checking, and the kids have a great time while they're learning.
It's easy for me, and the children just enjoy it. When we had some free time, a lot of them head for the frog boxes.
The student who reaches the finish first gets to put the game away, and if there's time, gets to select the next game board. When it's time to play another game, the students will already know how to play. Just use any pack of frog game cards on any frog game board. They're all interchangeable. All players are winners because they have fun learning and interacting in a positive way. Every class has students at different levels with different needs. With the frog games, they can play together. just use 2 different sets of cards on the same game board. Each student uses a separate set of cards which matches his or her needs. There are even frog games for children who can't read, so any students can play together.
All the game strategies are the same throughout K through 6 or K through 5. And so even a kindergarten or a first grader could come up and play with our 5th graders, or our 5th graders could be peer teachers.
Frog learning games come in sets, in laminated organizers like these. In each organizer is a set of 25 different games and 10 interchangeable boards to play them on. That's 250 exciting different game combinations with every set of frog learning games. Each set thoroughly covers a specific subject and level. There are sets to develop reading and language skills, sets of powerful math games, sets that focus on critical thinking, and informative social studies sets. 25 different games in every set. Full-color, laminated game boards that come fully assembled and ready to use for classroom centers or as supplemental practice activities. Nothing to cut, color, or put together. It's all done for you.
All skills are related specifically to the academics that the teacher's working on in the classroom. She doesn't have to do research. She just goes to the box, pulls the material out. It's right at her fingertips.
The 25 different games in each set provide practice on the most commonly taught and tested skills and topics at that level. So the frog learning games support your curriculum and correlate with your testing program. The frog system is extremely versatile. The cards can be used without game boards as an independent self-checking learning tool. Some students like to play solitaire for extra practice and to add an extra dimension to your teaching. A small group study activity can be lots of fun. Think of the last time you taught your students a game. How long did it take just to teach the rules?
But I don't really understand.
Think of the time you'll gain by using the frog games. They all use the same simple, courteous rules. Frog games. Simple yet powerful. Practical yet fun. And because students use them independently, you are free to teach more effectively. Your catalog lists the 25 games you receive in each set and shows sample cards. If you're just getting started using the frog system, be sure to look for the Fast Start Classroom Collections in your catalog. This great option includes frog game sets and valuable teacher resource books, Drops in the Bucket. This additional frog teaching tool gives students a few minutes of practice on essential skills using the same directions every day. Use your catalog now to select the game sets or Fast Start collections that will get your classroom hopping. By incorporating the frog system into your lesson plan, you are free to monitor students, provide small group or one-on-one instruction, and shape the classroom environment. Look through the catalog to select the sets that help you achieve your teaching goals. Use the convenient wish list and order form to mark the sets that support your lesson plans. You can place your order by mail, phone, or fax. To get started right away, call our easy-to-remember customer service phone number, 1-800-777-FROG. You'll love the simplicity and scope of the frog system, and your students and their parents will love you for using it. Frog Learning Games from Frog Publications. They free you to do what you do best, teach.